Hello. Um, I don't know what the fuck to say right now. I guess I just feel like really hurt and betrayed. Like I felt this type of way for a long time, but it just really, I don't know. Life has just not been good for me at all. I know it'll get better, but like right now, it's just like my life is so horrible, and I feel like the people that were supposed to have my back and be there for me shitted on me every chance they got, and I personally messaged each one of them and just letting them know that like I don't want to have any hard feelings or anything like that, but deep down inside I'm still really hurt about everything. I just know that I got to move on from it, but it's just like how do I do that when I feel this type of way? I can't help the way I feel about how these people used me in the ways that they used me. Um, like I said, I messaged them on Facebook and got no replies. Um, I'm not here to put all their business out there like that or anything, but I'm just saying I was probably the best friend. I'm the best friend that I could ever be towards someone, and that usually is what people like look in me and they take advantage of that. Like it just I really don't like this because honestly, when I see pictures of them or anything like that, when I hear of them, I get really upset. It makes me feel a type of way. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. It makes me get enraged because I feel like they haven't learned from what they did to me not to do to other people, or just apologizing to me, or just not having any kind of remorse, not showing any kind of growth. I mean, I'm 18, and I don't know. Like I just feel like I'm maturing. I mature faster than a lot of people that I thought my friends. I'm like really like one of the youngest ones of all of them, but that's not the point. It's just like people take advantage of me because I'm too nice. It's not like me to be like really fucking mean or anything, but I'm just too nice and people take advantage of that. People just like to do that for some reason because I don't know. If I knew I would say it, but I don't know. I've never been that way towards someone as far as I can remember, but I'm just really upset. Just, I really am. It's not fair to me that I feel this type of way. I feel like they didn't pay for the consequences or any of their actions. They got away with it. That's how I feel. And I'm trying to just forgive them, and just learn to let it go because if I won't, then it will hinder everything that's will come in my future when it comes to friendships and relationships and all that jazz. Just, I'm just really upset. I'm really hurt, and I'm not as angry. I'm upset. I'm disappointed. Um, it's just you really think you know someone. You really think you know someone like so well, and then the moment that they turn around and do some type of shit to you, you just are so like, what's the word? You just so blindsided. You don't see shit coming like that. And that's how it was for me. And this has been like that for like as long as I can remember in my life period. Just I literally could count the amount of people that I talk to on this one hand. I mean, I'm shit. Like I'm just realizing I'm just only gonna have like 3 or 4 friends after like college and all this other shit, and just have like a few friends after life itself. And I feel like that'll probably be all I need. But as for right now, me being 18 and feeling the way I do, I'm just really depressed because I don't have any friends like that really truly understand me and or talk to me. Like the people that I do talk to now, not all of them, but like they only call or talk to me. I'm sorry, my hair look a fucking mess. They only call or talk to me when they have issues, and that's it. Not anything else. Like not, hey Ben, how are you? How are you doing? What's been going on with you? Like no, it's not like that. I always get calls or texts whenever there's something happening in someone else's life, which is cool and all that. But I just really feel like I I I, I have issues too. Like I would like to tell you what's going on about me. You know, but like I said, I'm too nice to people. I really am, and I don't want to become like bitter, jaded, or anything. But it's just like people just love to take advantage of me, of my kindness, and I don't know how to take that. It's really hard. I don't really know how to feel anymore about this. And I would think that I would be over all of this by now because it's been months. But I'm just recently seeing a picture of one of my best friends or whatever on my other Facebook because I was trying to deactivate that motherfucker and I couldn't. And so I saw this picture and like she's doing good and everything, but for some reason I honestly can't help but feel some type of way about this person. I feel like I feel angry. I feel upset because I feel like I've been going through too much shit this year, well, last year, and just it's starting to carry on to now. And I don't know, I feel like they haven't really had any kind of repercussions after doing what they did to me. 'Cause this person in particular, we were like friends for like 2 years, two like solid 4 years. And we told each other everything. And, we were like really close, like this close. People actually thought we were dating, so I was like, no, I'm gay. But like she, as soon as this other chick came into the picture, she dropped me in like a hot potato. Like seriously, like she was treating me like shit, calling me names and like all this other stuff. Like I was just not cool with it. This is like what happened after a while. I slowly just stopped talking to her because she was really hurting my feelings. She really was. So, and I would tell her what she was doing, and she would still do it anyway. So after a while, I was just like, "Fuck it. You do your own thing. I'll do my thing." And she found my number. I'm guessing from the other person that I'm not talking to anymore. She found my number, and she like had texted me like "Good morning," like maybe like 3 or 4 months after the last time we talked to each other. I'm like, why are you texting me and how'd you get my number and shit? I never replied back to it. But that's just because I was like, do you think you could just like out of nowhere just try to like come back into my life after you treated me so shitty and this other person that was your friend that you dumped me for it, I guess y'all not cool like that anymore or whatever. And that's how I felt. And she just really treated me like shit. People were telling me that she was off treatment. I mean, I knew it my damn self, but like, she made me feel like shit, like utter shit, like dude, like, like it was like her mission. to like make me feel like shit, and she achieved it. So and she had changed from when I first met her to she became more materialistic in other kinds of way. She didn't realize she didn't realize how she was portraying herself. Now I'm guessing she never saw herself as that way, but I knew that she had changed, and she just kept treating me like shit. You know, I remember that one specific incident when shit. I'm just gonna really talk about her. I'm not giving any names, but like I remember when she wanted me to come get her so we could take her to the mall and go see her boyfriend. And me and my dad had just gotten into like a big argument. And then I told her that she was like, please talk to him so you can use his truck. And so then I did because that was me being a friend. After I talked to my dad to let me use his truck, I get in the truck. It was like a rainy day, but it had stopped raining temporarily. And I'm driving. Uh, Mind you, my dad, his truck, his tires had issues or whatever. I don't know what the fuck was going on with his car, but it had some kind of issues. I'm turning, like making a left on another street, and then the truck just started spinning out of control, like all over the goddamn intersection. I thought I was gonna die. Like the truck was spinning round and around and around. I thought that hoe was gonna flip over. And yeah, that was my near death experience. I guess that was God saying, bitch, you're not gonna go pick her up and go to the mall today. So Um, yeah, I called her and I was like, I just almost, I got into an accident, I almost like killed myself. And she was just like, oh, like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, not like concerned at all about me, just like, I really want to go to the fucking mall to see my boyfriend. I don't give a shit about you. That's the way it came off to me. She didn't at all, like, I don't think ever, till this day, ever like just seem compassionate about that kind of shit. That what happened to me. I almost died. Like I really did. That was horrible. That's just one situation. But it's just like she'd make gay remarks about me, like call me like gay lord and all this other shit. Like she just really would fucking hurt my feelings, like purposely just bitch and all this just like greeting me like that. I'm like, no fucking no, I have a fucking name. My name is Ben. You could call me that or just don't call me any shit that you know I told you I don't like, you know. And she continued to do so. So we hung out. Like that's the beginning of when I saw shit was happening. But my senior year, we went to go see Twilight together, us and a few other friends or whatever, used to be friends. And we went to go see Twilight. After it was over, this bitch would not stop insulting me. I'm driving. She would not stop insulting me. I was like, shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna throw you out this fucking truck. Like, shut up, just please be quiet. Just kept yap, 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 rubbing her in the mouth and whatever. My other friend back then, I don't talk to anymore. She's just, the day of, like before we picked up, she just was trying to convince me to bring her so we can all be together. I was like, I don't fuck with her like that no more. But I did it anyway. And so that happened. And then we hung out two more times after that. Um, New Year's, after we went downtown, it was her, her cousin, my other friend, and her boyfriend. After we, um, after we came back from downtown, we were driving. I'm on the expressway. Once again, she just keeps yapping her fucking mouth and just trying to talk shit about me and shit. And I was like, I will fucking crash us. Shut the fuck up talking to me like that. Like, for real. She just like everyone is like knows I'm serious, and she's just laughing and shit like it's funny. It's like no, bitch, like you pissing me the fuck off. After that, I didn't hang out with her again. I skyped her, and I told her how I really felt about her, like in January, and we hung out that night. Well, last time I had to pay for her to get in the bowling because she didn't have no more money or anything, and then I had got like from her dog. I got strep throat or something really bad. Me and her auntie had a really deep conversation, but that's not the point. Just that was just the last time we hung out, and I just was like, this is pretty much the fucking end. So after that, I kept my distance from her. But I was just like, I just felt a type of way because I felt like she always was using me. Always. After that incident, I felt like she always used me, and that was just it. I was really hurt when we stopped being friends, though. I was more so angry with the next person I'm about to talk about, but my feelings were like hurt with her, and yeah, I sent her the long message, and she never replied back. So it is what it is. Um, I just, like I said before, I just feel this type of way about her because she never apologized for anything that she did to me. Not one thing, not remorseful at all, but anything. That's what it is. That's her decision. I'm too fucking going to be acting like a little ass middle school kid. Like, I really am. So, now this next person, both of them collectively treated me like took me for granted. Um, like I said, whenever they had issues, I'll be the first one to come get them and shit. But everything, because I had a fucking horrible time, like in high school. Every time something bad was going on in my life, no one had my back but me, myself and I. No one. And I went through a lot of shit. Then I was in a hospital. No one came to see me. I was in the hospital for 3 or 4 days. No one came to see me. They talked to me and they was like, oh, we tried to come see you or whatever, but that was it. I'm like, don't tell me that. You really want to see me, you would have made a way. I was so sick. I was so frail. I was so skinny. I was really sick. And I was like, these bitches really don't give a shit. So all this happened the year before I stopped talking to him, though. It's like I said before, I'm too nice for my own being. I was just like, oh, it's whatever, you know? So anyway, with this friend, it's like she would do shit. Like go out and hang out and shit and then tell me nothing, you know? Like, that really wasn't the main thing. Because when you think about it, that just sounds petty. But I just felt like we weren't going to talk no more. And then she just would not get the hint that I felt a type of way about her because it's like she would tell me, like, oh, she always would lie to me about shit and flake on me. Like, that was the main thing. Just flaking on me all the damn time. Like, all the time flaking on me. And then, prom night, we were supposed to all go to prom together or whatever. And then, prom. Anyway, we were supposed to go all together and everything. And then she was like, "Oh, I don't know if it's gonna be enough room for you." And I'm like, "Dude, we don't know each other since freshman year, but it's whatever." So then she was like, "Okay, just come over, whatever." And then I came over, and then she had me drive two of her other friends to the prom where her and her boyfriend rode, whatever. These people, I barely knew them. I probably like, no, I never talked to either one of them ever in my life. I've seen them before, but I never talked to them. I had to take them back to their house and everything. Like it's like she was waiting for, like she needed me to come there, so I could just pick them up and drop them off, even though they were over her house in the beginning. I was like, I came because I thought we were just going together, but that was like the tip of the iceberg. I mean, that was like the straw that broke the camel's back for me. And then my other friend, this my like best friend that we're still cool to this fucking day. She came from Tampa, Florida, to come see her. And then this girl, she couldn't cancel like one time to see her boyfriend when she came from Florida to Memphis to come see us. It's just like she's not a good friend. and that was just it. I texted her one time when I was at work, and I was like, "We need to have a talk." And then she's like, "When and where?" And then I told her, and she's like, "Oh no, I don't think I could do that." And I was just fucking fed up. I was like, "I'm so sick of this bitch flaking, so I'm just gonna fucking tell her how I feel in text." And so then that got to it was a big ass argument over text or whatever. She's like, "You doing all this shit talking on the text message?" Like, no, I'm not. I would have told you this if I not saw you or whatever, you know. But I was just so fucking pissed off because I just felt like she never got a clue or a hint. She just really thought that nothing at all she did was wrong. Never apologized for anything. Now I had this other friend. Now we were really, really fucking close since freshman year. It just comes to show you that high school friends, they really don't fucking last. If they do, like, it's like a couple, literally 2 or 3 people. I only have like one best friend from high school, and like we instantly click or whatever. She doesn't live here no more, but that's not the point. Just high school friends are forever. I mean, if you had them, good for you. But I know my ass didn't. I fucking hated high school and everything. So I digress. Um, Basically, she. I'm not gonna put all her business out there because I'm not that. I don't want to do that. Whatever. But I will say that she used me. Like she did the epitome of using me. She. I let her borrow money, and then that's the last I heard of her. That's the last I heard from her. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, I was not seeing that coming at all. Like all of these friendships like deteriorated within like a few months within each other. So I was really upset. I felt really resentful. I felt really angry. I felt used. I felt hurt and like all the emotions. And then my house life wasn't good either. My personal life with my family was, oh God, that's another story. It's just, they hurt me so much. And then I try to message them and just let them know like I'm not trying to stay mad at you or whatever. Honestly, I'm still upset. I'm not angry anymore at them. I'm upset. And I felt totally disrespected that none of them I Facebook, you can check and see if they saw the messages. They all saw them. They just didn't reply or anything. And I made my ass look really desperate when I was texting the first girl I was talking about. I was texting her, I messaged her, like I made myself seem really fucking desperate for a friendship. I am desperate for a friendship, but not in that way. I want someone that will treat me with the same way I treat them. And those are rare people to find, obviously. Not only that, I want some fucking gay friends too. I need some people like me around me. Honestly, like, that's not the point. It's just, don't have any friends like that. I have like a few friends. I have one best friend. And yeah, I just felt really hurt, disrespected. It is what it is, so I can't do nothing about it. I can't. I can't dwell on it. You know, I someday I would get over this shit, like completely over, because I just got upset after seeing a picture and then I made this fucking video. So evidently I'm not 100% over it, but I'm over the angry part. I'm just really sad and I'm depressed because almost everyone that's ever come to my life has used me because I was too nice. It's like I don't want to have to stop being bitchy to people, but it's like there are like barely any good people where I'm at, which is why the fuck I want to get out of Memphis, Tennessee. Like I hate it here, but I'm not gonna vent on to become like hours and hours long of one video. Shit, I don't even know how much do like I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to get that shit off my chest. Um, yeah. So I guess this is it. Talk to you later, YouTube.